Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Jeff Picking Up Change. This is episode 14 of From Ground to Games. And so last week was a crazy week. Never thought I would find a big box PC game that was worth a ton of money at a yard sale for $1. And we have a huge week coming up. We have massive sales are going to help us build a game collection. But for this week, right? So I know a lot of times I don't want to ask y'all questions or do anything like that, but one of my questions I do have for y'all is, and comment down below, is where you buy your t-shirts from, right? Where do you buy your graphic tees? I like Ninja Turtles, I like Power Rangers, obviously it's a Harry Potter shirt, and so where do you buy them, right? I think Walmart is great. I think they have one of the best graphic tee sections, as well as they are very cheap. I've actually done very well at Target and Kohl's as well. So let me know down below where you buy your t-shirts, especially when you're just going around yard sailing or going out grocery shopping. Whatever you do in your graphic tees, let me know where you buy them at. But it's a huge week. Let's get into this footage. All right, so as you saw in the last video, I just picked this up for $1 at a yard sale. I paid $10 for all of the big box PC games that were in that box, so a great find. I found this stuff at a yard sale of a reseller. He resells high-end action figures. He actually runs a convention here in Nashville, like a huge sci-fi convention, but he just doesn't do video games, comic books, stuff like that. So when I always stop at yard sales when you're driving, you never know what you're going to find. I actually left this yard sale and then I looked this up and I ran back there as fast as I could. Luckily it was still there. Picked this up for $1. I posted it on eBay that night. It took 2 days later. I posted this for $500 knowing it wasn't worth that, but hoping someone would send me an offer. I thought I could get about $300 for it. Someone sent me an offer for $250 and I took it instantly. I don't want to wait and just hold stuff just to try to get every little cent out of it. I want to continue to flip stuff and put money back into our game fund so I can buy stuff that I care about and that I want. So we just sold this. I'm going to pack it up, but this is a crazy find. 2026, you still find stuff like this at yard sales from another reseller for $1. All right, y'all. So as you just saw, I just sold this. I'm going to get this packed up and shipped out. We should get this money in a day or two. It'll be about, I think, a little over $200 for something that we paid $1 for. Guys, always go to yard sales. Keep looking. It's garage sale season. It is April 2026. So now is the time. People are spring cleaning. They're getting rid of stuff that they have no use for. Go out and look for it. $1 into $200. This is going to buy a ton of games for us. All right, just got done with the gym at the grocery store. Just found that penny, and I found a dime. All right, so I just got an offer for $10 for this. I had it posted for $14. Had it posted for 2 months, so I just took it to get some cash into the game fund. So good sale. All right, guys, so I got these anatomy flashcards for Goodwill, right? $2.99. Paid $3.28 for them. I think I should be able to sell them for about 20 bucks, so a good find this morning. All right, so I just got out of the Goodwill. It was the same Goodwill that I went to for the anatomy cards earlier in the day, but you saw bits and pieces of it. Let me show you what I found. So, right, it's $16.45 total, right? $14.99. This kicker, and I was like, oh, well, these might be nice, right? And I opened it up, and there's all these JBL speakers in here, right? They look brand new, never installed. And so I tried to look them up and I really couldn't find much until I found one posting with them right? There's a few big ones, a lot of little smaller ones in there. And so I found all of this, and I think they're for like a Toyota Highlander or something like that. I need to do more research, but like one of these big ones I think might be $130 each. And so there's some smaller ones in here, so I'm gonna do some research, but a great find. Always go back to your Goodwills. This is the second time I've been there today, and this might be really huge for our game collection. Just got done working out at the grocery store, right? Again, and a penny and a nickel. Hey everybody, so you'll see the PayMore receipt. I just got done there. I'm waiting on somebody to pick up another game for the collection, and so I'm going to be looking around quite a bit for this video, but just bear with me. I just wanted to show you what I got, right? I showed you a piece of it, and there's a few of the games that were in there. I had to pick out a last game, but the last game I got was just a little 3DS, Imagine Fashion Life. It's just a little fashion game. It's for the collection. I'm going to keep it. It's for my wife, so sometimes we game in bed, and so she'll have something to play. And then you saw this Modern Warfare Call of Duty for the DS. Mobilize, I think this is worth like 12 bucks plus shipping. The Witcher, Wild Hunt. Keep a lookout on these Witcher games. This one has like a bonus soundtrack and a map and some stuff like that, and I think it's worth like 20 bucks. That I got for like less than $4. So the PS5 one, complete Witcher 3 edition, that one is worth like 60 or 80 bucks, and you can find it some places selling it for the same price as a PS4, so make sure you watch out for that one. Got a GameCube game, right? Over the Hedge. Sadly, it's just the disc and the case, and the disc has seen better days, but for a GameCube game for $4, you can't beat it. Just Dance 2020 for the Switch, and then a Paw Patrol game that is still completely sealed. So, great finds. And then also, guys, Yu-Gi-Oh! Complete in box game from the PayMore. Paid 60 bucks plus shipping. Sadly, it does not have the cards in it, so I'll probably have to try to find the cards to complete it, but I like collecting Game Boy stuff, right? Anything that's old that has a cardboard box, I like collecting. My first Game Boy Advance complete in box game for the collection, $60 plus tax. Crazy find. You also see on the receipt, I bought a bunch of just kind of like Pokemon cards. You'll see the two big ones. I got a OG Hitmonchan for like $1. And then the other one you'll see is that I got Gengar, the original Fossil Gengar for $15. So I thought those are both really good deals. So I'm happy to put those into, those aren't for the collection, right? I've been thinking about starting original, like not 151, but the original, like a binder to complete. So if you do that, let me know how it goes and if it's hard or costs a lot of money. But just wanted to update y'all. Alright, y'all, so I just wanted to show y'all the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Chef of Destruction. I don't know how to pronounce it, but see, it's complete except for the cards. Got the little poster, got the game, got the manual, and then the box is actually in pretty good condition. You get a little bit of wear here, like a little crease, right? It's in really good condition, so right, little creasing, but it's really, ultimately it's not bad. Awesome to have this now in the collection. Alright, so this is what you just saw, right? PS2, the Hulk, Incredible Hulk, Ultimate Destruction. I bought this for $5. I'm gonna try to sell it for 20. Guys, more incredible finds in my YouTube video game collection. A lot of this stuff is going to be, I will keep it probably forever in my game collection. Some of this stuff is going to mean a lot to me moving forward since I did it on camera for the first time for YouTube. But you can see, right? Buying and selling and flipping stuff is allowing me to get games that I never thought I would have, as well as getting stuff that are true collection pieces like this Yu-Gi-Oh game. Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon were a huge staple in my childhood. Now I wish I would have kept all my Pokemon cards because they are crazy expensive now. But Yu-Gi-Oh, I remember me, my buddies Timmy and Kyle would always play Yu-Gi-Oh together, and so Yu-Gi-Oh means a lot. There's a lot of nostalgia for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I absolutely love the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance and probably the Nintendo DS Lite are two of my favorite consoles. I don't know if you consider a handheld a console, but to me, it's a video game. You play video games on it, so. But the GBA and the Nintendo DS are two of my favorite consoles of all time, and so I do like to collect for both of those. And so to get my first ever complete in box, it doesn't have the cards in there, but it's still complete in box, Game Boy Advance game to add the collection is crazy. Guys, I hope I'm inspiring some of y'all to go out and to start building your game collection with basically no money. This is all for free from stuff that the change that I've picked up on the ground. And so you do not need a lot of money. You don't need any money out of pocket. I've been finding this stuff as I've gone running in the mornings, gone grocery shopping. I've found the change. And then whenever I would drive by a Goodwill, I would stop in and find stuff to flip and sell. And I also started my eBay from scratch. And so you can still do it in today's crazy world of kind of everything is going crazy for price-wise, but you can still build a game collection with no money out of your pocket. But thanks for watching episode 14. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. Let me know what your favorite thing you've picked up in the last few weeks, and I'll see y'all next week. It's not worth $500, but knowing hopefully someone would